Anyways, let's move on to the next run, which is gonna be with the slime boss. The slime boss also got an overhaul, including Heart of Goop being changed to only heal 1 HP on consume, but they have better defensive options available, especially a common now. So they don't really play as much around with their HP anymore. We also have a change to split. Choose one of 4 slimes to split into is now 1 cost and upgrades the same, but splitting no longer costs HP. The HP stuff, sacrificing temporary HP in combat for benefits, is now a thing that only the champ does, and Slime Boss kind of got rid of it, most of it. Not quite all of it, but most of it. I wonder how Heart of Goo nerf affects tackles, but with better defensive options available, that might be okay. Let's go for a transform. The starting tackle also has been improved. I'm gonna go for... we have better defensive options now. Let's transform a defend. We split into a leeching. Leeching slimes have been changed to attack for 1 and grant 3 block now. So it's part of the improved defense we have access to now. And tackle is now 15 damage on upgrade. I think it was 14 before, so it's just a small buff. Let's go for these 2 elites and rest merchant. Maybe another elite later on if we feel like it. Early merchant probably not if we got one later. Kinda wanna save my money, and I do wanna see some cards here. Yeah. Do we recall early? I think strength is not as important on this character. The split upgrade is still very strong because it gives us 2 slimes that permanently do damage. Let's split into leeching. We want the defense, and we can split into the same slime twice now. Let's get the defense from our leeching slimes mostly. We're already fully defended like that. The damage they deal isn't fantastic, but it's good enough. If we get some potency, that could actually become decently relevant. And he blocks, so the slimes won't kill, but we will get the kill here. Prepare, that's now a common. Gain 8 block, next turn gain 2 energy and draw 2 cards. That seems actually quite solid. We have also split Maya. Not sure if I want that. It's a really easy way to get consume online, but we can already do so with the split. Replication is always good, especially if upgraded, but I think I'm gonna fix my defense with a prepare here. If we tackle first, we immediately heal 1 of the damage we took. There. Let's split into a Mire and a Leeching, and then another Leeching and command. And then we should be able to win next turn while also healing 1 HP. We're not actually able to win this turn, but we can get some more healing going on. That's actually even better. Split Mire, Vicious Tackle, Rejuvenating Lick. Vicious Tackle. Deal 16 damage and 3 damage to yourself. This gains twice the damage bonus from Goop. This is now uncommon and deals 1 more damage by base, I think. Used to be a common before. Let's try this out. Let's stack Goop and then finish with the Vicious Tackle. Slime versus slime. Give me 2 Guerrillas and then a Leeching. I'm gonna leave the frontliner around so I have gain more benefit from my AoE damage from the Guerrillas. Slurp. Slurp now gains 4 block in addition to the licks. That's now a really good card. Goop armor gain 3 block whenever you consume. Seems reasonable, but honestly I kinda want the Slurp. I think I want to stack up massive amount of Goop and then finish with a Vicious Tackle. Face Trader. Yeah, all faces. That's actually generally pretty solid. Wonder how hard this combat is gonna be for us. We don't have any potions. Ah, they're using their faces to make their attacks. I feel like we want to get a Leeching and a Mire. I'm also gonna get some Goop and defend. Draw reduction. That's mean. The tackle is too much damage to ignore. Let's Slurp. That's already decent defense. We have 10 right now, so Prepare is full block and gives us some extra power this turn for our Vicious Tackle. Let's finish this. Nice! Coat of Many Faces. Upon pickup, gain Cultist Happies, Face of Cleric, Neloth's Hungry Face, Gremlin Visage, and Serpent Head. Okay, so Cultist Happies, you feel more talkative. Face of Cleric, at the end of combat, raise your max HP by 1. Neloth's Hungry Face, the next non-boss chest you open is empty. Gremlin Visage, start each combat with 1 week. And Serpent Head, whenever you enter question mark room, gain 50 souls. So now question mark rooms and fights are much better for us. I don't want to grow, I don't think. I think this deck wants to keep their slime slots. Goop armor could be decent, but as it is right now, I'm going for a consume rarely but large amount kind of style, which is generally not ideal, but I want to try that. Usually I think consuming multiple times is better. Let's split into Leeching twice actually. I want my defense to come from non-skill sources, if at all possible in this fight. Although we do have to play a lot of skills to get Goop on the enemy. Oh, this was a mistake. Well, let's just end this fight quickly. Ugh, scary. Singing Bowl. When adding cards into your deck, you may raise your max HP by 2 instead, and we get the Emerald Key. Chomp. Delayed damage. Reduce the cost of a random tackle card in your hand to 0 this turn. Upgrades to be this combat. We don't have many tackles, but we do have the Vicious Tackle. Gluttony, the first time you consume each turn, add a lick to your hand. That's another card that benefits from consuming a lot instead of large amounts. I'm gonna go with the chomp here. This chest was empty because of the lost hungry face. Split into a leeching. Prepared is full defense, but so is Slurp defend. I'm gonna go with prepared here. I'll get the extra energy and draw next turn. Hey, you don't have any money. That's right. Let's make that Vicious Tackle cost 0 this turn and use it to finish off the frontliner. Let's split into Mire and Leeching and then defend. Wanna try to heal up some in this fight. Well, back up from the damage I took. So I'm gonna consume often here. That was a decent amount of healing. Attack potion. Tackles will deal 3 more damage to enemies and 1 more to you. Probably not. Leeching Strike also works very well with the consume large amounts of goop. Gain block equal to the enemy's goop. Sure, let's go with that. These guys. Oh, Disrupting Slam. To each enemy that intends to attack. Sure, it's some AoE. Gets rid of some artifact. Right, we are weak on turn 1, huh? Decent enough. Definitely gonna split into a leeching. Wanna defend a lot this turn. Let's get rid of all the artifact for now. And then use Corrosive Spit on... What's left in the deck? Not the Vicious Tackle. That's important. Yeah, in that case, I just wanna get as much damage against the frontliner out as I can. No, actually I'm gonna block one more time. I could have blocked all of it, but the chomp was better damage, so I think it was worth it. With 2 more Leeching Slimes, we are almost immune as soon as we have one of those guys down. That wasn't optimal. I should have used the tackle instead. Whoops. Okay, we take another 6, but now we can only take a maximum of 1 each turn. It's decent block. I should have used the Vicious Tackle there. Thought I had 1 more energy for some reason. That's good. No damage on this turn. We managed to heal 1. No damage on this turn. And 1 enemy down. Okay. This is pretty comfy at this point. Slurp. That's nice. Enable some healing next turn, potentially. And probably the kill. Oops, I could have and should have killed. Now my slime's not gonna do it for me. Slimy Skull, whenever you apply goop, apply an additional 1 goop. That's actually really good. Also like the fruit juice a lot. The first card you play that each turn that targets enemies also commands. Tempting. Deal 12 damage and 3 damage to yourself at a random tackle card in your hand. It costs 0 this turn. Maybe. Do I want to lead by example? I think so. Do we break the emerald right now? Where are we going? Question marks are a lot of gold. I think we go this path. That means we will have a merchant fight soon. I want the emerald. I want the extra legs. Lead by example. First 2 cards. Schlurp is another lick. Vicious Tackle is just 4 more damage. Prepare just 3 more block. Leeching Strike just 3 more damage. Split Leeching is 1 command, which is worth 1 damage and 3 block. On an exhaust card though. Oh, Corrosive Spit becomes 0 cost. Yeah, that's a good upgrade. Ah, Merchant Fight. Did we gain the gold? The souls? I think so. Let's see, we're definitely gonna prepare for the next turn. Then split into Maya and Maya. So we build more Goop. Leeching Strike has us covered in terms of defense. Very nice. And then just deal as much damage as we can. I want lead by example now, but I think yeah, it's just 1 damage from the Leeching Slime in front. This on the other hand, that's a big hit. How much can we do here? Not a bad amount. That was decent, 109. Could have been much worse. Absorb, gain 2 energy and draw 2 cards. Or Combo Tackle, deal 12 damage and 3 damage to yourself, draw a card. I kinda wanna include a few more tackles. That might not be the worst one. Not sure. I'm gonna skip. Let's see what's in store for us. Haunting Lick for vulnerability. Rain of Goop. Slime Slap. Slime Slap makes perfect sense in this deck. That's the ideal attack, basically. Rain of Goop also makes a ton of sense. We have a merchant right after. We don't need to take that. We'll go to the question mark instead. So we can easily spend our gold. Rain of Goop is really good with the Slimy Skull. Purple Fire Spirits. Do we have an uncommon we want to offer? Yeah. This one is actually not that good. Recall? Probably not right now. I think I want another upgrade on Slime Slap. The 1 cost. That's really important. Slime Slap, but no actual Goop. Well, we still play it. We go for the damage there. Rain of Goop into Leeching Strike is a lot of defense. And a lot of damage at the same time. We're so close. I am gonna block here. Really? No attack? Oh, this is not good. Prepare is a lot of block for 1 card. We'll have to kill anyways. Just block as well as we can here. Shuriken. Every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain a strength. That's probably not that likely for us. Now I think I might take a Gluttony just to increase the amount of times I can consume. Build up a bit more goop, because I now have a couple of consuming cards. Rain of Goop. Well, all on the frontliner. I certainly don't mind. Should have split there. For some reason I thought we had the kill on them. Okay, this is looking good though. There we go. Another Rain of Goop and another Vicious Tackle. Which one do we want? I think the Rain of Goop. We want to remove our other attacks. The one that aren't that impactful. Energy Thief. Whenever defect generates a void, it goes to the top of your draw pile. Ugh. That's really annoying. Let's splint into a leeching right away. And then start gooping them up. Do I want a cultist potion in this fight? The strength doesn't matter that much, but it's still somewhat relevant. I'm gonna do it. That's good damage. Enemy is not attacking at all. Also not generating voids. Which is nice. Almost half their HP gone. Thunder. Turbo Thunder. I mean, that's not too bad because we have the Leeching Strike, giving us a lot of defense. Not enough to full block, but almost. Scary things happen when they start evoking. Doom and gloom again. 60 damage, that's not quite lethal just yet. Incoming is 14 only. That's okay. And we should have the kill here. Right? 38 damage, yeah. That will do it. Nice! Minion Master. Whenever you play a card that triggers command again, no. Consult playbook, I don't think so. Teamwork, probably not. Innate. Becomes 1 cost. That's actually quite good at 1 cost. Teamwork is just a good block card, honestly. On the upgrade at the very least. Unupgraded, not so much, but good enough. The command is also some value. Black Heart of Goop. Whenever you consume, heal 2 HP. We also have Snacko Eye and Coffee Dripper. Snacko Eye, probably not a good idea here. Coffee Dripper might be good. Very good actually. We do gain increased max HP after every combat thanks to the Face of Cleric. Yeah, I'm gonna take it. Fruit Juice also helps us with HP. I still want to go elite hunting, but I also want to fight a merchant. Find some question marks. Pretty much every space on the board, on the map, is valuable to us. With these faces and singing bowl. I have so many cards I want to upgrade. We do have to recall eventually. Might as well do it this floor. I think that's correct. A lot of damage is possible here. Rain of Goop, Slime Slap, Vicious Tackle, for example. But I think I have... I kind of want to approach this a bit differently and actually defend for some amount. So I don't take too much damage. I can't rest after all. Well, we heal up quite easily in this fight. Not this turn though. I think that will do it. The extra draw will get us the rest of our deck, and that includes the Leeching Strike. Spreading Slime. Effects that apply Goop apply 3 more. Also Dissolve, pre-upgraded. Draw a card and exhaust a card in your hand. Add a number of flicks to your hand equal to its cost plus 1. Exhaust. I think I want the Spraying Slime here. It's so good with our Rain of Goo cards. Let's see what this land. Some more. 27 damage. Ugh. Set up the Spreading Slime. And prepare. Not going so well this fight. Wait, we do now have the kill on the bird. Want the Leeching and then 2 Mayas. Gain a point of strength and start healing up a bit. Hit for 24. Really? That might not have been the smartest idea. Gluttony won't get us the kill. That's... yeah, that's... that was bad. At least we can overkill them by a lot. Replication. I think that's just always a good card. Almost always. I'm gonna take it. I don't want an unlimited amount of these, but... do I want the Leeching? Or do I want another Schlurp? That's some damage. Not a ton of block unless I use teamwork, but the damage is too good to ignore, right? 129 damage. We're gonna defend anyways. Actually, I do want to consume here, just for the healing. That's a bit unfortunate. Oh well. Merchant is down to 89, we can easily finish that next fight. Living Wall. That makes sense, right? That makes a lot of sense in this deck. Orrery. Regal Pillow is useless, we can't rest anyways. Another Schlurp, probably not necessary. Gain an intangible exhaust. Shape of Puddle. That's tempting. Also card removal on these strikes. I should get them all out of here. They are pretty bad. I want to consume with my other attacks. I'm gonna take a pen nib and move on. Another chosen. Yeah, I don't like that. Want to get this cultist down as fast as possible. I'm gonna copy the Vicious Tackle actually. So I can use one on the frontliner. It's not the most efficient way of dealing with them, but I should stop using these Schlurps. They are really not great here. I hope I manage to finish the enemy before I draw into all these slimes. 4 Goop 4 times plus Slime Slap. We are 5 damage short. We have a Leeching Strike in the deck, that will be lethal. Teamwork will be lethal. But I don't want it to right now. I want to defend. So I can... No, I can't actually consume one more time. My slimes will finish the job. Nibble. Deal 6 damage at random, upgrade at 0 cost card to your hand. No. Not in this deck. I'm gonna gain max HP. I am very afraid to go for an elite fight now. We also can't rest. I need some normal fights that go well for me. I have to dodge the elites. Great start. Take 3 damage immediately. Although this fight does offer an opportunity for healing up some. I do recognize that. Oh, come on. We're still alive. That's a tough run. Huh? We're losing life every fight. Rejuvenating lick. My problem is that I don't get enough block and attacks. And too much just goop. Living wall is some more block. At least. Oh, meat on the bone. We are saved. That's a extremely good pickup right there. I need some goop this turn. Well, that's a kill on that one. Can we get another kill here? Meat on the bone is if your HP is at or below 50% at the end of combat, heal 12 HP. Let's replicate the Vicious Tackle. And we finish this guy with that move. This guy with the other one. And only take 3 damage here. And then we finish the backliner and heal up some more. Well, not this turn though. Oh, finally back to a decent amount of health. Gonna gain a max HP. Do I feel ready to fight an elite? No. Good thing the pen nib only works on damage we deal to the enemy. Oh, spreading slime and leaving wall 0 cost. This turn, less fortunate. I was still gonna heal up after this fight. Nice. We're back to reasonable HP now. Slime Brawl, Prepare and Flame Tackle. I'm gonna skip for the max HP again. Just high max HP plus meat on the bone is definitely a way to stay alive. Let's keep some goop on them. This isn't great. Should get us a kill on that guy next turn. I guess we overkill then. There we go. Goop spray. That would have been good. Is still actually pretty good. Yeah, it's pre-upgraded. I want the vulnerability. But I will also gladly take the goop. Let's put up a living wall and gluttony here. We can finish this guy next turn. That's fine. Or we can't. I guess that works as well. Okay. You know what will be good in this deck? Calipers. For the turns where we ridiculously overblock with the Leeching Strike. Okay. Back to over half HP actually now. I'm gonna skip for the max HP again. I think we have enough defense now. I want the gold from the question marks. Potions. Duplication potion is worth picking up. Malleable. That doesn't do a whole lot against me. There we go. Press the attack, finishing tackle, mass feed. Finishing tackle is tempting. I'm gonna skip for the max HP still. We have enough defense in the deck, I think. Prepare, split into Mire and Mire and... Go ahead. No defense this turn. Maybe we can find some with a skill potion. Cannot be used if you have negative strength. Lose 2 strength, gain 2 potency. I think that's a new card. Liquidate. That provides some defense, I guess. But then we can't... that really... That's really not what I wanted. Well, I guess I'll take 12. Brings us back into the meat on the bone range. This is much more how this is supposed to go. .44 is still in meat on the bone range. So we're back up to over half HP now. I don't think I want any of these. The upgraded combo tackle isn't terrible. But the max HP is also quite good. I think this is prepare, split. And just get the damage out. We waste a penny, but that's okay. It doesn't apply to goop damage anyways, as far as I know. I would love to be defensive on this turn. Sadly, there are no great option to do so. Should play the spreading slime actually. Definitely play the defend. Then I think the gluttony actually. I'm just gonna finish the front liner. Meat on the bone MVP. Yeah. Mire and then Leeching Strike to finish. Can we kill? This is 28 more goop. Yeah, that's gonna be enough. Nice, a speed potion, don't mind that. Slime tap, maybe that's something we want to include. Gain 2 energy, draw 3 cards. And sacrifice a slime for it. Probably. Watcher is debuffed with Fall from Grace. When Fall from Grace triggers, it is reset and can't be... It is reset and can be triggered again. Fall from Grace. Deal 100 more unblocked attack damage to apply -4 strength to the Watcher when she next enters Divinity or plays Ragnarok. Huh. Increase block gain from cards by 1 with the decks from the Oddly Smooth Stone. They have Teardrop Blocker, Salvage Combat in Calm, and an Incense Burner. They use Like Water to defend themselves when she next enters Divinity or plays Ragnarok. So we should try to deal a lot of damage to them. Okay. Mire it is. I'm also gonna slurp and then tackle for a bunch of damage. Strike, follow up, and then defend. That's fine with me. I'm gonna goop spray you. I'm gonna duberate. Maybe that wasn't so smart. Do wanna play the Leeching Strike. 39 damage. Missing wave of the hand, so we're gonna gain some weakness. Let's use the split, the prepare, and the Rain of Goop. And then we should be able to trigger Fall from Grace here. Wallop, Blasphemy? This enemy has Blasphemy? Is that a good idea? Spreading Slime and Gluttony, then Slime Tap. Corrosive, then Slime Slap. And finish with a Vicious Tackle. I also want the Living Wall up, I think. Or is it Teamwork better? Living Wall is better. Oh! They go with Incense Burner Blasphemy. They use the intangible to survive the Blasphemy. Blasphemy become almighty flying sleeves. Oh, that's scary. They lose 4 strength. Well, they lost 4 strength already. Then they will gain 4 strength back. Hit us with flying sleeves, dealing 6 damage twice. Times 3. So 18 damage twice, not 15, I think. Well, none of that is gonna happen. But it would be pretty scary if it did. 1000 slime. Apply 14 goop. The next attack used on this enemy does not remove goop. That's exactly what we want. Velvet Choker. I think we can safely take that. We could also take Idol of Retromation. I don't think I want the Pandora's box. No, we don't want Velvet Choker because we have the licks we generate. So Idol of Retromation it is. Yeah, I love the Blasphemy intangible game plan that boss has. Really cool. Really, really cool. I want to visit the merchant pretty early, I think. Maybe another one later. I think I want to start here, yeah. Let's break the ruby for the strength. 1000 slime needs to be 2 cost, otherwise it's a bit hard to play. Although we do have the Idol of Retromation, so it's not that bad. Prepare. Defend, split into Maya and Maya. And start dealing damage to the frontliner there. We'll take 10 this turn. That's okay. Gluttony, definitely. I'm also gonna finish this frontliner. What do we replicate this turn? Chomp. Let's draw, so we might... Spreading Slime and Goop Spray are actually quite nice. We finish these. And that one. Slime Elixir. Whenever an effect applies Goop, apply 2 more. Thanks, I'm gonna take that. Nope. Not interested in these. We have enough ways to apply Goop now. I should have played the Living Wall, perhaps. I'm just getting in meat on the bone range. Probably not the smartest idea. Prepare seems good here. It's also Living Wall, Rain of Goop, and then Tackle for a chunk of damage. No, not interested. Replication with the Idol of Retromation is actually really good. Lots of incoming damage this turn. Well, let's defend. as well as we can. Split into a leeching and immediately absorb that. .33 is enough to kill the frontliner. Then Vicious Tackle on the next enemy. There we go. Fear Potion. Oh, that's nice, but not strictly necessary. Another skip for max HP, and then we move on to finish the merchant. Especially with a start like this. That's just brutal. Pretty much. Yeah, let's block and then finish them off. Very nice. I'll take another Leeching Strike. Just so I have a higher chance to have one in hand. Honklead is very tempting. I'm gonna take it. There are also Entropic Brews here. Remove another strike. I'm gonna take one of these Entropic Brews. Fill all your empty potion slots with random potions is quite nice. We have another merchant coming up later. I'm not gonna buy Lee's Waffle here. We don't need it. Let's go for a question mark. Special relic? Yeah, I'm gonna take that. The Warp Thongs. At the start of your turn, upgrade a random card in your hand for the rest of the combat. That's quite nice. Meal ticket. Whenever you enter shop, heal 15 HP, but we need the Sapphire key. Prepare, Chomp, Leeching Strike, Tackle, and finish with the Rain of Goop. So we have some Goop on the enemy for next turn. Split and Absorb. Spreading Slime seems reasonable. And I think we don't Leeching Strike this turn. Just go with the Goop play. Pain in this hand. That's annoying. But I'm still gonna play this. Thousand Slime, Rain of Goop. And then Vicious Tackle. One slow stack away from this being lethal. Well. Ouch. Whetstone, upgrade the 2 random attacks. Do we want to pick up another attack before that? Honestly, these prepares are very tempting right now. With the Idol of Retromation, they are also often relatively easy to play out. Strike and Tackle. These are the worst 2 attacks in our deck. Vicious Tackle, Chomp, Leeching Strike. These would all have been pretty good, but these 2... don't have a consume effect on them, so... Is there another fire later? There is. I'm gonna break it here, even though it removes gold from our merchant options. What do we upgrade here? I think it's teamwork. The extra trigger is important. We often play for low energy cost, so that makes a big difference. Donus Warshaws. At the start of combat, gain 2 energy and add a void into your draw pile. Is that something we want to use? 2 energy at the start of combat is good. But a void? Probably not. I'm just gonna remove the pain here. Goop armor is a bit more tempting now that we can consume multiple times. Who's our boss? Ironclad? Not sure. I don't think we want it. Let's move on. We fight a jawworm. Actually, the maw. The big jawworm. I'm gonna double prepare for the next turn. I should probably micromanage my pen nib a bit better, but it's actually quite hard with this deck. $105 block. Split into a leeching. That's a sad slime slap. Slime slap. Right there. Yeah, let's draw. Oh. I'm sorry. Give me a sec. Okay, 33 incoming. Can we block? Can block 18, 22, 25. Not quite. Can we kill? Thanks, Katira. We can apply 18 goop plus 28 goop is 46 goop. Then this is about 100 damage. I'm gonna take the kill here. 143 damage. That's not actually the kill. Stupid weaken. Well, never mind then. Guess I wasted a potion. This, however, is most definitely the kill. Liquid memories, nice. Well, wasting the potion didn't matter in the end. Another prepare? Probably not. I think we have enough by now. Spreading slime. Do want to set that up. I kind of want to set gluttony up as well, but I feel like we should block instead. We are in meat territory now. Just want to get that kill. Let's increase the pen nib a bit and gain a strength. Goop spray is nice. We now have Penny active, which is not the ideal time for that. But it certainly doesn't hurt. Living Wall, rally the troops, Leeching Strike. Third Leeching Strike might be too many Leeching Strikes. More HP. Get all the HP. It's time to upgrade these Reigns of Goop. That's a big difference. Them hitting 6 times now. We can set up here. Kinda wanna prepare. But I think I'm better off splitting instead. Too bad nobody's attacking here. Prepare seems useful. Let's also apply some goop everywhere. That's not enough. Let's kill that one then. That was overkill. Probably could have killed them before playing the Reign of Goop, actually. I think that would have been possible. Wait, I wanted to play the Living Wall, but I misclicked. Slime Slap. Okay, that looks good though. How far away are we from Meat on the Bone? Half HP would be 65. Yeah, so we're actually at higher HP than Meat on the Bone would put us at. Can we avoid taking damage here? Maybe with a Leeching Strike? Nope. Jar of Slime, apply 15 goop. That's not bad, but it's also not really good. Let's douse 2 enemies in slime here. And then prepare. Spread slime, Rain of Goop. Schlop. That's 59, not quite enough. 67. Not a whole lot we could do this turn, because I haven't split yet. We should be able to finish that one off this turn. There we go. Finishing tackle upgrader, that's pretty good. But I'm not sure if it makes our deck actually better. Ironclap against the fight with the fortification, which will grant him block each turn. When the fortification has been destroyed, Ironclad loses barricade and all block. So we could either focus on the Ironclad or try to kill the minion first. Well, considering he has barricade and is preparing to block for a ton, maybe it's better to focus on the minion instead. I'm gonna go with the slimy elixir this fight. They're not attacking at all. No! I should have replicated the goop. Spreading goop? Or whatever it's called. Yeah, I really should have done that. I'm actually gonna restart real quick. Because that was my original intention, but then I kinda forgot. Slimy elixir, then replicate the spreading goo. Like 2 of those. Block 15. You're blocking for 15. Yeah, it seems like... Oh, dear. It seems like we have to go for the Ironclad this turn. Otherwise the body slam will wreck us. I'm gonna split the damage this turn. Huh. Is the preview for that body slam wrong? I'm not sure. Didn't pay enough attention. It's a lot of goop at the very least, and then we prepare to gain a battle next turn. These Mire slimes are also applying a lot of goop. Body slam again. Ugh. But you know what? We're okay. All the block is gone. Not only that, the Ironclad is almost dead already. Once we get goopening, there is no stopping us. That was an interesting fight. I like it. It's much more... It's much closer to the original boss fight, where they have a really specific theme they are going with. Just set up here. The leeching slimes are not gonna get through the tungsten rod, I guess. That's fine. They're not there for the damage. Straw. Don't want to replicate the gluttony. That's not the worst thing. That was a good turn. That worked very well for us. 25 incoming. Kinda wanna split and then teamwork. Things are getting rough now. Now he starts needs to spam bombs and Hand of Greed every second turn. But we are also powering up significantly here. And we should be able to get a kill here. Not quite actually. But Leeching Strike will fully defend us at least. And then we get the kill next turn. With pretty much any attack. We have no attack. That's fine. We can wait. And keep them nice and goopy. For us to harvest. Mercury Hourglass. At the start of your turn, deal 3 damage to all enemies. That's a pre-upgraded Reign of Goop. While that seems really good, I'm a bit worried about our strategy against Niao. I'm gonna skip. Vajra. Chemical X. That suddenly makes the teamwork extremely strong. We no longer have the pain in our deck, right? Yeah, we removed it. I'm gonna take Chemical X, and I think I'm gonna take a Dex Potion. That's just 2 decks. That's basically 2 oddly smooth stones. At this point. What do we upgrade her now? Chomp, making the tackle cost 0 the entire combat, is relevant in this fight. That's Dex Potion. I'm gonna save the replication for later. I wanna replicate the power. I'm also not gonna use the Leeching Strike. Wanna keep the Goop on the enemy. That seems like it's the right decision. We don't need a lot of block this turn. I'm just gonna split into Mayas and then teamwork. Still have 1 doused in slime on the boss. So it's very possible that we get a kill soon. Not a ton of block this turn. Another Bewildered? That's not the curse I want to see. Do I play it here? Yeah, I just want it gone. I'm gonna lose a Prepare because Haunted. Where's my Spreading Slime? Probably gonna try to draw it. There it is. Okay. Double Spreading Slime and then Vicious Tackle for the kill. We got our setup. It's also time for the Entropic. Gives me another 2 strength. Ooh, should have used that earlier, then I could have doubled one of the Spreading Slimes as well. Didn't get the Gluttony out yet. That's okay. There's still an artifact on that guy. So this won't actually apply any goop. It's not like they are attacking this turn, so... 325 health on this defect? Isn't that the Act 1 one? Something with the health totals for the resummoned bosses is very wrong here. Reign of Goop, Goop Stray, Vicious Tackle, we can't do that. At 60 Goop makes that deal 120 extra. I guess we go defensive then. Just keep stacking that Goop. And we can Slime Slap them and Leeching Strike. Wanna get this phase done? Do I? No, actually, that's good enough speed. We can deal with a Bewildered in the deck, I think. What happened? Did they discard their first hand and draw a new one? That was weird. Whoops, forgot the lick from the Gluttony. Second boss has less health than the first one. But this is about normal for the second boss, I think. Now any attack will finish that one off. Like a chomp. Should have played these licks. They are gathering in my deck now. Another curse. Haunted. That one's actually annoying. Especially with a Vicious Tackle. I really don't like having to play the Vicious Tackle every turn. I need to block this turn. Well, at least they didn't manage to buff yet. $591 damage. Good numbers. Yeah, Ironclad has 80 HP? I think we just kill the Ironclad and ignore the minion. Well, that's not actually a minion. And the game broke. Game crashed. It's apparently a problem, or maybe, I assume, it's a problem if you kill the Ironclad before the minion there. Because Niao is still considered to be in combat, so the minion effect doesn't trigger and remove them from the fight. But instead, something game crash. I'm aware that you're currently just seeing the log. That will change very shortly. Okay. Let's try that again. Now we have to start a Niao fight again, of course. Let's kill the minion before the Ironclad this time. And we'll bring back the replication on the spreading slime. Bring the entropic brew, duplicate the spreading slime this time. And then we kill Niao. Did the enemy just lose their artifact and then gain it again? That Niao fight is very bugged right now. I hope they can fix this soon, but I have no doubt in that. They have been very good at finding bugs I reported so far and fixing them in actually with an astounding speed. And I doubt the health totals on the bosses are intended to be reversed. But if so, it would kind of make sense in some weird way. because that would mean that the earlier bosses are a bit more of a threat that way. But the strange thing is that the later bosses have actually reduced health, which doesn't really make sense in my book. While of all of them having a similar amount would make sense. That would totally make sense. I think with the extra slimy tongue effect, we are much faster in killing these enemies. Ah, missed a lick there. Whoops. We should have the kill here easily. And then the ironclad again. This time we have to focus the minion, I think. We should be able to kill the minion next turn. Oh, they started with a body slam. I didn't expect that. $112. Oh, that was actually already enough. Don't they lose the block before they play the body slam without the barricade effect? I want to see that. Yeah, they lose the block. So the tooltip on the body slam is wrong as soon as they lose their barricade. Ah, lost some of my reins of goop. That's not very good. This is the final enemy, so might as well use this. And we should have the kill here. With this tackle. Nice! Glad we managed to finish the fight after all. Even after this crash. Yeah, that was a good run. I think overall I like the changes to Slime Boss. Some rarity changes. I really like the 3-block leeching slimes, mostly because they perfectly work out to block for a single tackle. That's sometimes nice. So if the enemy doesn't intend to attack and you have one of these slimes out, you can just use a tackle and not take any damage yourself. That's definitely useful. Well, we still have a couple of locked cards. I think we're on... I thought we had all the unlocks done on that character. the buffed spreading slime, or changed spreading slime rather. It used to be 1 and 2, but for 1 cost. That's an upside, I would say. Gives you more bang for your buck in terms of cards, although you pay a bit more energy. But I think that's fair and overall a buff. Change to split, definitely a bit of a nerf, but it was necessary because the old split was extremely abusable at 0 cost exhaust with some of the cards, like opening, no, not opening tackle. There is one that gives you one from the exhaust pile, so you could just keep splitting and gain immense amount of strength from that. It was really good for a base card. This one is still quite good. It's still very good for a base card, but not too over the top. I like the added block on Slurp. Makes that card much more meaningful, even though it's just a tiny amount of block. But still relevant. That have been most of the changes, I think. And there has been the new card Liquidate. Lose 2 strength, gain 2 potency, cannot be used if you have negative strength. Really interesting with a heavy split deck that rebuilds the strength by splitting more and uses these splitting cards to command, gaining a lot of value from the potency. But it's not terrible, even if you just play it once, as long as you rely on slimes mostly. That's pretty good. I don't think there are any cards that give you slime slots, right? You can only lose them for some cards. There are a few relics though that do that. Anyways, very interesting changes that have been made to the slime boss class, and it was fun trying these things out.